I got you. So the thing is in America here is everybody's protesting against the war, and they don't want Israel to advance or put pressure and invade Gaza, right? Everybody's protesting that we want the Israelis, the soldiers, the head of government to stop pressing into Gaza and to cease fire and to come to diplomacy because we don't want no more bloodshed. But as long as our president, our government, the chief of the armed forces of the United States doesn't stand down and ask for peace and a cease, nothing's going to happen, because the United States looks like he's the commander in general of the free world, right? If you don't do nothing, if you don't do the biddings that the West tells you with the backing of the United Nations and its allies, I call them all coons, ass kisses, because they're getting something. So it's not going to happen. So it's a reason why our government, our president, has a warship in the Mediterranean Sea. It's not there to look good, or so they could throw satellite pictures to it. No, it's there for a purpose. And he said, if you attack any other, so it's there for a purpose. Something's gonna happen and get hit or something, and he will have all the reasons to engage and stop blowing up the Middle East. Wherever he's gonna blow up, Syria, Lebanon, Iran, you never know, even Egypt, all those countries all together. What the problem is these countries would get all together and protect themselves just like the U.S. does. They probably wouldn't have no conflict. It probably would have been, a serious diplomatic argument there. But as of right now, there's nobody in the free world that could stop the United States of America when it comes to military power and strength. So if Russia would step up, maybe China, Iran, North Korea, you probably have a chance. I said it twice, that America will stand down, but that doesn't mean that he's just gonna just leave the Mediterranean Sea and go back to his port. No, he probably gonna cease fire for maybe a diplomatic. It's a slim chance in thinking that that's gonna happen. America never stand down to any country, and if America is gonna do something, it's gonna do it. That's why it's there. So as this thing keeps escalating, America's gonna come and bow, and the people that's gonna suffer are the Middle Eastern countries. It's a simple thing. There's nothing we can do as civilians and things like that. That's up to our government and the chief of naval. And that's what's gonna happen, people. If you think you're gonna tell a president that we pleading his own people in his own country to stand down and that we want peace, that'd be a miracle to happen. But it's never happened, and I don't think it will never happen. America has no choice but to engage, because as America stops and turns back, countries are gonna laugh at him and take us as a weak country, and a lot of things could happen if other countries find that out. If allies from America find out that we stood down and we turned our ships and our troops out of the Middle East and we just want peace, they're going to be thinking another way. Have America got weakened? Can we trust America to have our backs? America's not going to let that happen. I mean, our president, the chief of all the armed forces here in the United States, is not going to let that happen. They rather die at sea, rather. He's not going to die, like I said. Soldiers are going to die. Those are the people they're going to have to shed their blood for a president that's not thinking, I think, rational, Everything is about wars these days. Everything is getting funded in wars. And I think, also people in the stock market is bringing the stock market down. The only thing that's making money, I guess, people that's selling arms and all that, because that's what the money's at. And contractors. But either way, people, what do you think? You think America is going to stand down as Russia, North Korea, China gets involved? People that nations and countries that America belittle, put sanctions on, and then put embargoes on them. You think that they unite, and America sees that it's escalating to that point? Will he retreat with the United Nations, the NATO allies will tell the president to have a ceasefire and return, and let's just have a diplomatic discussion? That could be a possible solution, but at this moment, I don't think America will ever stand down to any suggestions of a ceasefire or to avoid World War III. Anyway, people, with that, I'll let you go and you think about that. Do you think America will stand down?